Well, it's 5 o'clock, and we knocked out a lot of cars today. So now we're back on these two projects. She's going to be scraping all this. I can't remember what it's called, but it's inside the trunk. She's going to lay some paint down that'll help it keep it from rusting. And then I got to get the GTO going. So I got 2 videos probably going at the same darn time, but whatever. So I got to get this thing put together where she can start up, and then I can work in the dash and bring it forward so I can have some more space to work. Tony here. As you can see, I got a long list going on. I've been here, I've been waiting, been working, and we found an engine and transmission combo. 326 with a 300 turbine behind it. Not the route that I wanted to go, but the combo was there, the dollar amount was right, and I jumped on it. So now I got a list, as you can see, the list going on right there, of what I need to get going so that we can get Tony up and going. I gotta get finished doing the seats. Gotta finish getting all the wiring done. We're gonna be running it right there. So Tony's coming along. We finally got the gas tank out, but look at this. Big old gaping hole in it. I was gonna try to sell it to somebody, but I ain't selling it now looking like that. That was pretty fun. We got that gas tank out, and oddly enough, none of the bolts were really rusted in there. They were just pretty tough, but they came out, none of them broke. So we got that end done. Now we got to work on a few other things. Or I think we're going to move the front. I don't know where we're moving to. Let's see what else we can knock out before we go home. It's already like 7:30. We've been at this for 2 hours. We got to get this thing done quickly, fast in a hurry. Well, on the list on Tony, we do have the gas tank out, and we got the rest of the exhaust out. So, and I can't find my darn pin, so I can't cross those off. But as soon as I find it, we're gonna cross those off, or we're gonna keep working on it. But it is like 9:30 right now, and I'm tired. So let's go. As you can see, I got another list. So what I'm thinking about doing, because we're having some not fitment issues. We're always going to have fitment issues. But I am looking at, I don't know if you can see it very well. The engine mounts are way off from each other. So you got the first, you got the stock one right there. And then you got the one that goes to the motor right there. Okay? There is nowhere I can mount another. Oh god damn, that thing is bad. Anyways, I got nowhere else that I can build or weld off of, because that steering knuckle or arm is in the way. So what I'm thinking about, and it sounds like a better idea, I'm gonna build a motor plate, so they don't make them for this thing. They'll bolt to there, and then I'm gonna swing it around, bolt it to about right there. I'm gonna do the same on that other side, but that alternator bracket, I don't think is factory, because there's no adjustments to make that belt tighter. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Secondly, on the back side of it, as long as I can still, if I can use it, I'm gonna trim down on the back where it mounts, so I can put a motor plate on that side and put it over there. I'm trying to figure out how I can make one solid piece so I can bolt it completely up on, you know, the cross member down there and come up. I don't think that's going to happen. I do want to do it. I just don't know. The fuel pump, that's not going to be there, so that's going to be gone. So now my thoughts are to do that off of the heads, and hopefully I can get another solid spot from the front of the engine somewhere other than just the heads. But if the heads are the only way I'm going to go, then the heads are the only way I'm going to go. And then that starter, I don't know if you can see, the starter comes really close to that knuckle too, so we got to raise it up. It is already, and if you can't tell, it's a little sideways in there, so that doesn't exactly help 100%. Basically what I'm saying is this side is closer than that side. See how close it is? So I do still have to, you know, move it around and get it to sit up a little bit better. But, so my next step is when I get some more help, we're going to pull the motor back out of there. We're going to get rid of all this wiring. And I'm thinking, as I pull the seats out to double check, I think I'm going to not cut it out. We're going to make it where it's removable, that tunnel, up to the firewall. And then I'm going to put 2 extra cross members in there for the transmission, and then the transmission loop should be somewhere around about that area there. So that's the plan. I really want to leave the battery where it's at, because if I can leave the battery where it's at, I don't have to do a disconnect down for this thing. That saves me a little bit of work. And then hopefully, if I set this thing up right, the exhaust manifold fits just fine on that side. Let's take a look. Fits just fine. But see how I don't have it bolted in. I was just sliding it up in there, but it lines up just great. This side, probably because of the way the angle of the engine is, the exhaust manifold isn't going to go up and through here because, again, I got this part of the steering knuckle. I don't know if you can see it. Shoot. That's right. Am I looking at the right spot? Oh, right there. Oh, hold on. See it right there? Right straight down. Darn thing. Down through there. It's part of the steering. It's right in the way of where that exhaust manifold would go. I thought about bringing the exhaust manifold or building some custom ones so they'll come up forward, but I have to run mufflers, unfortunately. Some of the rules of the races need to have muffler. So that's my next step. So now I'm just going to wait for some help. We're going to pull this out. We're going to probably put a new distributor in it and do all the other all the good nookies while the engine's out. Like rewiring the starter, doing everything that we need to outside the motor or the engine out so it's easier. And then I can build plates, and then when I put the new cross member in underneath it, we can put some mounts there. So I think I would want to mount it there, or put mounts, and that's either solid. No, I might do solid. I'm not 1% sure. This thing is not going to be doing any wheelies, so I'm not really worried about breaking anything. The torque this thing's got, it doesn't have very much, so I think the motor mounts or the motor plates that I'm going to build for it are going to be just fine. There's just the steering is just in the way, and I'm going to have to get around it somehow. I don't really want to mess with the steering. I don't got much time to be doing a whole lot of customizing, and it still has to have its stock appearance. So we can't do a whole lot. Well, I probably could, but anyways, that's what I'm looking into right now. I'm gonna get some supplies, and if I can't get any help, and then I guess I'm gonna do what I can without any help. Alright, the lady finished up a lot of this back here. Let's take a look, see. So she got a lot of this scraped up and doing its thing. We're probably going to use this slap disc to finish up the rest of it, and then this part will get painted down and looking better. We did do the front. We started clipping some wires out of here because we got to get these wires out. She started clipping those out so we can get them out of there, and then she started clipping those down so that we can just start sending these wires somewhere else, like in the garbage. Almost there. Knock off. We did remove the gas tank. We got the gas tank off there. Remove the exhaust. We got that one done. And then battery and cables. I already got a battery for it, and it actually fits right here in that section, the battery holder. So that's awesome. So yeah, and then we're going to be working towards the inside, and then I got to probably build some custom engine plates for the engine to be bolted up. Anyways, it is now, I think it was somewhere around 9 o'clock. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I also got to go and get this starter checked out. Something not wrong with it. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next time.